Well, my Achilles is not happy with me this morning. I've actually, for the first time this entire trip, taped up my Achilles and left my plantar tendon alone. So we'll see if that works or not. I tried that at Mount Laguna very briefly and my plantar tendons complained right away, so don't know if that's a viable option, but hopefully it is. I only have 10 miles today, but I'm definitely not feeling very well, so we'll see if I can make it 10 miles. It's going to be a slow 10 miles. I'm waiting around right now until about 8 a.m. because we got towels and you had to get them on a deposit, like put down $10 per towel so that they get it back. And I was the one who did that. So now I'm waiting till 8 so I can return them and get my money back. The KOA is really cool. It's really loud at night. So that's something to consider. Like there's trains and just general car noise and stuff. However, I had just hiked 24 miles, so I slept very well. But I think I could see myself not sleeping well on a different night. But they have showers and a hot tub and ice cream, and it's a pretty cool place. I really do like the facility a lot. I'm glad, well, as long as my body's fine, then I'm glad I pushed. It was definitely nice to camp here. I shouldn't have pushed my Achilles quite so hard. It's definitely inflamed. Hopefully still walkable though. Alright, I'm on my way, heading out of the KOA campground. I am definitely gimping a little bit, but it's hard to tell what's causing it, whether it's my new blisters, my inflamed Achilles, or just my really sore muscles. I'm only really worried about the Achilles. Right now it doesn't hurt too bad, but we'll see if I can do 10 miles on it. Definitely glad that this is gonna be a Nero day, and 10 miles is gonna be hard today. I think 24 was definitely pushing it, and I don't need to do that many miles. And I think it's a good lesson for me that just because there are hours in the day does not mean I need to fill them with hiking. And I think that that's a lesson that every PCT hiker inevitably learns, unless you're like Anish who can hike all day long. But some people learned it before me, and I was very calculated and rational before, and then I got healthier, and then I had to learn the lesson. But I think the next few days I'm just gonna have to either hike slower or chill more. Today I'm gonna be hiking very slow because I'm hurting a little bit, but alas, I did 24 miles yesterday. Wow, this is such an idyllic little creek, like just completely clear. Looks like I'm gonna be log hopping across. It's already really, really warm. It's after 8, just a little after 8. I am the last one of my friend group to start hiking because I was the one who checked out the towels, so I had to wait until they opened. Some of them did offer, since they were going to be faster than me, to wait and do it for me. But by then I had already not done anything yet, so by the time I was going to be ready, it was going to be about that time anyway, so it didn't make sense. Walking through beautiful flowers right now. But yeah, this is the completion monument, the spot where the parts of the trail were finally brought together to make the trail. Pretty amazing. Alright, I'm going up hill for like either 1,000 or 1,500, and then downhill. And that's pretty much it. There's only about 3,500 feet of elevation change today, as opposed to 11,000 yesterday. So that should be helpful. Everything hurts. Everything hurts after 24 miles. Everything hurts. Good news is, it's mostly my muscles hurting, which is healthy pain. So I think I'll survive, hopefully. It's maybe a little early to say that with only 1 mile in. Man, it is so hot. I feel way hotter today than I ever did yesterday. And it's only 9 a.m. I think partly it's a warmer day today than yesterday, but the main reason is there is 0 wind or breeze and 0 shade, and I'm in the like direct sun. So I'm just like bathing in my sweat right now.
It is bad. All right, I am 2.5 miles in. I have yet to take a proper break because I have yet to find shade. Already a little lower on water than I would like. I brought 2 liters for 10 miles, which ought to be enough, especially because then I can drink as much water as I want. But I've already had like almost over half a liter, so I'm down to like 1 1/3 liter for 7.5 more miles. I'll be fine. Like, if you're gonna be low on water, might as well do it on the stretch where you have tons of water and town guaranteed for sure once you get there, and you're only doing a short number of miles. But dang, I guess I should have brought 3 liters. And I hope I find some kind of shade. There has been like 0 so far. Okay, I found some shade. I'm practically sitting on the trail, but it'll do. Today is feeling like a death march. I feel like these 10 miles are gonna feel harder than any of the 24 miles yesterday. 10 versus 24, like, oh, it's just so hot. Honestly, my body's a little sore, but not that horrible, but it's miserably hot without any kind of breeze. And super muggy and sticky and humid too. It's teaching me a lot of good lessons about the desert, and I'm not even hitting it in the heat of the day. It's like 9 a.m. now, but I believe this is the last little bit of climbing, and then it's gonna be mostly downhill from here. And there is Agua Dulce in the background. Hallelujah, even though it's miles away still. In 2.5 miles, we get to an underpass for that highway right there, and I'm so there for it because I bet it'll be cool. And I'm so hot. I have only done 4.5 miles so far, and I'm down to 1 liter. So I have 1 liter for 6 miles, but it should be okay. And honestly, I'd rather hydrate now and get dehydrated in the last mile than to be skimping now and be dehydrated the whole time. And there's a slight breeze on this side. Hallelujah. Dead air is like insanely hot in comparison to just like a tiny breeze. Oh, it's hot, guys, today. Today's harder than yesterday.
We are interrupting dinner of a gopher snake eating a gopher. Is a gopher snake eating a gopher?
I believe so, yeah.
Wow. It's huge. The problem is, if we walk by it, it might regurgitate.
No, people have walked by it already, and it's just...
Well, it might still regurgitate. I have a snake at home.
So that was super cool. A gopher snake eating a gopher in the middle of the trail. I tried my very hardest to pass as far away from it as possible. We have a class pet snake, so you know you're supposed to leave them alone while they're eating. It can regurgitate otherwise. Hopefully it doesn't. It's not, I mean, especially pet snake owners are like overly cautious, because we can be, versus I feel like the wild ones are, you know, a little bit more hardy, shall we say. But still, that was awesome. It's truly amazing just how much better the hiking is on this side, just because there's a small breeze. Like, I feel totally different. I feel capable of hiking. I feel fine. It's not horrible. Everything's great. Versus on the other side, like, I really felt like I was dying. Like, oh my gosh, it was so hot. We are still so far below the highway. Is it gonna be that low of a, like, cave walkway thing, tunnel, all the way down here, or do we still have to climb a lot? It's interesting. We find ourselves at the edge of a dark cave. This is a really cool camping spot. So these are famous rocks that are used in movies and such. Yeah, I'm within 1.5 miles. I'm just so ready to get out of the sun. I'm over it. I still have a bit of water left, and there was actually a chance to refill back there, but I'm still dehydrated. I mean, I haven't had to use the restroom since this morning, and I'm hungry, so we're gonna go get Mexican first, which I feel bad because we're gonna stink real bad, but oh well, gotta eat first. That's the priority number one. And drink a lot of water. And a margarita after a lot of water. I made it to town. Now I just need to road walk dash. I get a little bit of a corner to the Mexican place where my friends are already sitting down, so they're probably already eating, so I'm getting there last. I had to drop the towels off, and I'm slow today.
I know, right? I haven't really like done those secret.
So, some idiot left their food bag open in their pack, and ants found it. Hint, it was me.
And remember, there was a wave of electro swing